This is one of the most well-known encounters of Jesus' ministry, and it really is a story of two women and two miracles. One woman rich, the other poor. One from a powerful family, the other in poverty and anonymous. One elite and the other forgotten. One who was doted on in her sickness and the other one who was abandoned in hers. One who had the personal and financial connections to summon Jesus to her bedside, and the other who had to sneak up on Jesus from behind. One was a child, the other an outcast. One 12 years old, and the other had been suffering for 12 years. And yet both of these really opposite personalities collide here as Jesus encounters them both in quick succession. Now this is the story, of course, of the synagogue ruler who comes to Jesus and begs for help healing his 12-year-old daughter. And on the way, Jesus heals a different woman. It's told differently by Mark, Luke, and Matthew. Mark dwells on the details with the longest of all the accounts, gives you their names and ages. Luke dwells on the medical perception of it. Luke, of course, was a doctor himself, and Luke ironically highlights how doctors were unable to help these people. The first woman we meet was just impoverished. She went bankrupt by spending so much money on physicians. Matthew skips all those details because Matthew just gets right to the chase. Matthew's main argument here is that Jesus has the authority to preach a new gospel, that he began preaching his message in the Sermon on the Mount, that he has challenged everything the Jewish leaders had taught. He had told everybody, if you believe what the Jewish leaders taught, you're looking at the world upside down. He rebuked the Jewish leaders, told everybody, if you follow them, you're like the foolish man, you build your house in the sand. He turns the world right side up by giving a new way to understand God, a new definition of righteousness, a new way to approach the Savior. Now, this is only new if you're unfamiliar with the prophecies of the Old Testament about the Savior, as, of course, the Jewish synagogue leaders and the Pharisees and those who sat under their teaching were. And so Jesus is given one miracle after another to show that he has the authority to say the things that he said, that he has the authority to do the things that he's doing, and that he has the authority to preach a new gospel to the world.